Somewhere amidst the vast swamps of America there lies an island, once teeming with wild honeybees, now forgotten and deserted, but not entirely. This little landmass, nestled in the heart of the swamp, holds a history as rich as the golden nectar it once produced. A century ago it was a paradise for honey enthusiasts. They'd journey from near and far, drawn by the tantalizing sweetness that hung heavy on the swamp air. You see, this island, this forgotten haven, was home to a unique species of honeybees, their honey unmatched in its exquisite flavor and intoxicating aroma. But as the years rolled on, the bees mysteriously began to disappear. One by one, the buzzing hives fell silent, the vibrant hum of life replaced by an eerie stillness. The honey stopped flowing, and the island, once buzzing with activity, was abandoned by its human visitors. The once popular destination was left to the mercy of the swamp, slowly sinking into oblivion. But the island's story doesn't end here. No, it takes a twist into the realm of the unknown. For you see, the island might have been deserted by the honey lovers, but it was not left uninhabited. Whispers started to circulate, tales of a mysterious figure seen lurking in the shadows, a creature that called the island home. Some say it's a beast, others say it's a phantom, but the truth remains hidden, shrouded in the dense fog that often blankets the swamp. And so the island stands today, a forgotten relic of its honey-drenched past, a ghostly echo of the bustling hive it once was. It's a place that slipped from memory for many, a mere footnote in the annals of local folklore. Yet for those brave or foolhardy enough to venture into the swamp, it holds a chilling secret, a mystery that continues to baffle and intrigue. The island might have been forgotten by most, but there is one who still calls it home. This is not your average dweller. No, this is something that sparks both fear and curiosity. The forgotten island's mysterious inhabitant is known far and wide as the Louisiana swamp monster. Rumors swirl around this elusive creature, painting a picture that's as chilling as it is intriguing. The swamp monster is said to be a grotesque creature, a product of the island's isolation and savage wilderness. Tales describe it as a hulking figure, standing taller than the tallest man, shrouded in a tangle of moss and vines that blend perfectly with the swamp's dense foliage. It is said to have eyes that glow like embers in the dark, a sight that strikes terror into the bravest hearts. Its sharp claws are rumored to be as lethal as they are long, capable of tearing apart anything that crosses its path. But it's not only the monster's appearance that sends shivers down one's spine, it's the behavior that truly sets it apart. Silent as the night, it moves through the swamp with a stealth that belies its size. Those who claim to have encountered it speak of an unnerving stillness that descends before it appears, as though the swamp itself holds its breath in anticipation. The Louisiana swamp monster is also the star of various legends that have been passed down through generations. Some stories tell of it as a guardian of the swamp, a protector of its natural wealth. Others paint it as an avenger, punishing those who disrespect the island's tranquility. And yet, there are tales that portray it as a lost soul, trapped in a monstrous form, forever yearning for release. While some dismiss it as mere folklore, others swear by its existence. Regardless of what you believe, one thing is certain: the Louisiana swamp monster continues to be a source of fascination and fear, adding a layer of mystery to the already enigmatic forgotten island. Over the years, numerous people have reported sightings of the beast. The Louisiana swamp monster, a creature of nightmares, has left its mark on the minds and hearts of those who have crossed its path. Let's delve into some of these chilling encounters. The first notable sighting dates back to the late 70s. A group of teenagers, out for a night of adventure in the Louisiana bayou, were stopped dead in their tracks by a guttural growl. The moonlight revealed a hulking shadow, its eyes glowing a sinister yellow. The teens fled in terror, leaving the swamp monster to the darkness. Fast forward to the mid-90s, an experienced hunter ventured into the swamp, armed with his trusty rifle. Believing himself to be the predator, he was soon to discover that he was the prey. He reported seeing a creature unlike anything he'd ever seen before. Standing at over 7 feet tall, with dark matted fur and sharp piercing claws, it was a sight that no hunter could ever forget. In the early 2000s, a couple on a romantic boat ride witnessed a large figure disturbing the water's surface. They described it as a creature that seemed to be part man, part beast, with a chilling, haunting cry that echoed across the swamp. The couple's peaceful night turned into a frightful escape, their memories of the encounter forever etched into their minds. Locals have reacted with a mix of fear, curiosity and disbelief. Some have even taken to avoiding the swamp at night, while others have become obsessed, their curiosity piqued by the tales of the swamp monster. This has drawn national attention, with enthusiasts from across the country venturing to Louisiana in the hopes of catching a glimpse of the elusive creature. Each story adds another layer to the mystery, another piece to the puzzle. The Louisiana swamp monster, real or imagined, continues to haunt the island, its legend growing with each passing year. As the sightings grew in number, so did the curiosity of those brave or perhaps foolish enough to investigate. The eerie whispers of the Louisiana swamp monster would not be silenced by mere skepticism. An array of investigators, both professional and amateur, ventured into the murky depths of the swamp, armed with nothing but courage and a thirst for the truth. At first, the investigations were sporadic, the work of thrill-seekers and local enthusiasts, drawn to the mystery like moths to a flame. The evidence they collected was often dismissed as mere anecdotal or circumstantial. Unidentified tracks, strange noises recorded at night, hushed testimonies of terrified locals, it all painted a picture, but not a clear one. Soon, however, the intrigue began to draw the attention of more established investigators. Cryptozoologists, armed with decades of experience and scientific equipment, began to take interest. They descended upon the island, bringing with them a new wave of hope. Surely, with their expertise and resources, the truth could be uncovered. They found evidence that was harder to dismiss. Subtle signs of an unusual creature's presence were discovered. Oddly large footprints, peculiar scratches on tree barks, and even strands of hair that defied identification. These tangible proofs, while not definitive, added fuel to the growing fire of speculation. The theories began to multiply. Some suggested a previously undiscovered species, perhaps an offshoot of the alligator or some other swamp-dwelling creature. Others posited that it could be an escaped exotic pet, grown monstrous in the wild. A few even whispered about ancient legends of creatures that had once roamed the earth and now hid in its darkest corners. Yet, despite the tantalizing clues and rampant theories, no definitive conclusion was reached. The investigators left with more questions than answers, their curiosity unsatisfied. The swamp, it seemed, was not ready to give up its secrets. Despite the efforts, the truth remains as murky as the swamp itself. So, what do we really know about the Louisiana swamp monster? We've delved into the forgotten history of the island, once a haven for wild honey lovers, now a deserted land of mystery. We've heard tales of a mysterious inhabitant, a creature that has become the subject of local lore and international fascination. We've uncovered the numerous sightings, spine-chilling stories from those brave or unfortunate enough to cross its path. We've followed investigators as they strive to separate fact from fiction, reality from imagination. The Louisiana swamp monster, a creature of the shadows, has been seen by many, yet understood by few. The descriptions of this enigmatic entity vary, yet some elements remain constant. The piercing eyes, the hulking shape, the eerie silence it brings along. These sightings have ignited a fire of intrigue, curiosity, and fear, leading many to question the very nature of its existence. Investigators have ventured into the heart of the swamp, armed with the latest technology and an insatiable thirst for truth. Yet, the swamp keeps its secrets well. Evidence is sparse and often inconclusive, leaving more questions than answers. Some argue that the monster is a product of mass hysteria, a figment of collective imagination fueled by fear and fascination. Others firmly believe in its existence, attributing the lack of concrete evidence to the creature's elusive nature. The swamp monster's existence is a complex tapestry woven with threads of history, sightings, and investigations. It's a tale that has endured through generations, a story that has evolved with each retelling. It's a mystery that has captivated the minds of many, a puzzle that continues to baffle and bewitch. Whether you choose to believe or dismiss, one thing is for certain. The legend of the Louisiana swamp monster continues to haunt, thrill, and intrigue us. As the sun sets over the swamp and the shadows lengthen, the question remains, is the monster real? Or is it merely a manifestation of our deepest fears and wildest imaginations? Only the swamp knows for sure. For